Okay, so I have this picture here, and Joanne was asking me about this shape right here. So I put some colors on my palette. This is a raw sienna, which is very similar to yellow ochre. This is a cad yellow medium. This is cad red light. This is ultramarine blue, and this is white. Now, I use the simplest colors I could because I have tons of colors, but I don't want to confuse you and have all these weird colors that you can't get or need to buy. So this, I think you can tell it's very similar to the main colors in here. And this has got greens as well. And this is trying to slip off, so I have to be careful. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is make this a little greener just to see what happens. Add a little blue to that. Now you can see that's very dark. It's hard to tell what the heck is going on. So a way to prevent this kind of problem is to mix white with it. So I could mix a bit of white with the blue. So it's already light. And then I don't have to really worry about that. It will kind of mess with my saturation. I'm actually going to take this and add it to this to see what happens. That's actually a very interesting color. I kind of like it. But it's nothing like what we want. So I'm just going to take this off. I'm not going to use it. I've got a dirty palette knife, that's why it does doing that, but I can always do this too. All right, but I have this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna make just a green with this and this. So I'll just grab a little yellow, put it in there. And that's kind of a nice green. It's not really very yellowy, so I'm gonna add a little bit more. It's getting a little bit better. It's still too, now it's just too green, isn't it? That's okay, now I have a green. I'm also gonna take some of this because I think if I just add some yellow to it, it's gonna get a little more greenish all by itself and kind of match my color in there much better than this one. But I'm not gonna get rid of that because I kind of like it too. So I'll make a little bit more of this just so I have it. So again, raw sienna. This is cad yellow medium. There, now I have both of those colors. So I like to have a bunch of colors already made. That doesn't mean they're the only ones I'm gonna use. It just means I have some piles to work through. Okay. All right, so the next thing, we got reds in here as well. So honestly, this color is more of a, it could be more of a burnt sienna, or I don't want to use something really opaque like a Venetian red because it's just too strong. So that's why I have this one. Now, there's nothing on here that's going to make it darker without making it purple. This will make it purple. However, because it's ultramarine blue, cad yellow light, cad red light. Cad red light is very orange. Orange and blue are complementary, which make a gray. So it's very possible that this will make the color I want. But just like you guys, sometimes I have to experiment, especially if I haven't been painting as much as I used to. So I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna take a little bit of red. Oh, I like that color. And I'm gonna take a little bit of ultramarine blue. And actually, that is actually not bad. It's making a beautiful reddish brown. It's kind of hard to tell on the camera. And if I don't want it quite so dark, I'm not going to add white. I'm actually going to add a little more red. And this might be exactly what we want. And if it's a little too like more reddish than I want, I can add a little yellow to it. So I have really everything here that I need. And I just take a little bit to do it because if I put it all in here, I'm gonna wreck my whole little pile, and I might want some of that pile. And if I screw this up, oh, that's perfect. Look at that color. Dang, okay, good. So this is just CAD, and I could go even lighter than that, which I probably will need to. So we have CAD red light plus ultramarine plus a bit of my yellow. And I can even add more yellow because I think honestly we're going to need a little bit more in there. The more I have to choose from, the happier I'm going to be. And the more interesting my painting is going to be. Now, just for giggles, we're going to add a little bit of white. I'm going to put it right over here. I'm going to move my camera. There we go. I put a bit of white here. So if I want to, I can come in and just kind of see, you know, maybe I need to make it a little bit lighter sometimes in some areas. But again, I'm not going to wreck this. See, I don't like that. That's too pink. I don't like that at all. But I didn't wreck my whole pile, so that's good. Okay, so now I think I've got enough colors to get started. I'm going to start on my painting.